Alright, hello everyone, this is JM Gaming, back again with another IdleOn review today. Today it's for Protoxik. We're going to go through, kind of do a basic overall review for their account, and see what they're kind of missing out on. Looks like they're doing pretty well, actually. They own all pets. They obviously have gone through World 6, all that stuff, so we're looking for probably somewhat of an endgame account. By the looks of it, I would assume somewhat of an, if not endgame account. So, okay, so right off the bat, I see your shrines aren't too bad. You're definitely doing good on all your statues, for sure. I got mine up to 200, but I mean, that's just nitpicking at that point. Your bubbles are 177k. Your 17.7k stamps, which isn't terrible at all. By no means. Let's go ahead and look at your characters here. Oh, I got that stats thing on. We don't need that. Alright, so I see you got the God Shard stuff on. Yep, I see you got some wonky stuff here. It's just Tempest rings. Yeah, that makes sense. Those look at those rings still throws me off to this day. Alright, you're good on the God Shard. Yeah, I mean, gear-wise, you're looking good. Like, you're doing all the right stuff. The only thing I could pretty much say is, at some point, kind of spread a little bit more of your gold food around. Try to get, like a lot of these, when they're AFK, if for nothing else, I mean, yeah, you can keep these potions on them. But if you want, keep some of the golden dumplings on them. And then also keep, like, some of the golden cheese on them, too, for shrine gains. Not that it's a huge deal, but it'll definitely help you out. But I'm not saying by any means, like, you have to have that, but it's not going to hurt any. Especially with the dumplings. AFK gains, it's going to boost them up a little bit more. You'll definitely be in good shape on that. Obols, I'm going to assume you're probably fine. Yep, makes sense. Good stuff. Yeah, you're doing good on that. Okay. Let's see what you're doing on everybody anyways. So I assume you're leveling up, everybody? Your levels aren't too bad. I mean, I pushed mine all up to 700 because once you get the XP gains up, it isn't too bad. It's not bad at all. So let's go ahead and go into the regular account stuff here. Also, let's see what kind of characters you have anyways. So you got the 2 Deathbringers. Okay. I mean, that's what I have too. While you do your reprints and stuff. Yeah, I mean, you might as well throw them doing something, right? I hear you. It makes sense. Doing something's better than doing nothing. Because I know, you're reprinting, you're throwing people all over the place. Yeah, it makes sense. You don't want to put them in something where you're going to have to make sure that you're timed in between it, and then you got to wait to do it. Yeah, I hear you totally. Makes sense. We'll go ahead and check on some of this stuff, too. See, yeah, you've gone quite a ways on Deathbringer, for sure. That shit, you're a ways, actually. So I see you're pushing for these, too. I got you. I mean, you're doing fantastic on this. I mean, I'm only up to here. I got the talent points. I just haven't had time to get back to it yet. But yeah, I'm definitely going to push to those also. For sure. Yeah, seems like you've done the stuff on Windwalker. Alright, I'm not going to touch base too much on that. Let's go ahead and look at your stamps here. Like I said, your stamp level is pretty good. I mean, you're over 17k, almost 17.7. I know stuff like this, some of the lower ones, he actually changed them to where it made them a little easier to do. I get that. Oh, so you want for your resources and stuff like that? Okay. And your study one. I know a lot of people said they regretted doing this one, doubling it. I didn't. I mean, to each their own. Depends on your account, too. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to touch base too much on stamps. I mean, obviously, like 310 ladle, that's pretty good. It's pretty crazy. 230 on your multi. Yeah, you're looking good. You really are. You're doing really well. 17, which is where you should be. Good stuff. I mean, you can slow roll past that. But, I mean, it's just at that slow point at this rate. Which you know. Let's go ahead and check out your bubbles. So, see, this is definitely where I could give you some advice, for sure. Like, you have 117k bubble level, which I'm going to tell you right now, that bubble level is so high because you inflated it because of these. All these 99%ers you inflated because of that. That's why your bubble level is so high. I would say a good thing for you to do is to definitely focus on like your efficiency ones. Focus on getting these up to 95%. You're kind of at that point now. Like, you're at the point where I'm at on a lot of stuff. And, like, I have most of them. Working on all of them to 90. Well, the problem is, though, if you level up some pointless ones to 90, then you're just spinning your wheels for nothing. Like, I would focus the efficiency ones first. They're going to help you in the long run. Because, I mean, like, do you really care about getting, like, Brustachio or getting, like, a spec more damage? You know, stuff like that. Like, a little bit more damage when you're already up there. When, like, all you have to do is, like, get way better prints and stuff. Because you get that efficiency up higher. I mean, yeah, you can work on them to 95. Obviously, stuff like this, you know, we don't care. Whatever. They're completely irrelevant. But, like, stuff like this. Yeah, you definitely want to get these to, like, 95. These guys especially. But, yeah, I would definitely be looking at to, like, get your efficiency ones up to 95%. Like, where you're at, there's no reason why you can't. Also, if you really wanted damage, you could get these up to 95% also. You're at the point to where you could probably add them most of these in, like, a couple days. Up to 95. But, yeah, I mean, that's definitely somewhere where I could say on your account that you got to focus on, for sure. Get them up to, like, 95% for sure. Obviously, this stuff has got to be good, I would assume. Yeah, you're fine. All right, let's check out your vials. Yeah, vials are exactly where I would expect them to be. I mean, obviously, you're working on this one, I see. Well, not the Ladybug one. The Dreadnought. I see that you're working on that. Makes sense. Get all these done. Good stuff. Not going to bother with the Kilroys. Let's see here. So, yeah, like I tell everybody on Kilroy, like, you know, clearly you're doing them. I mean, sometimes you're going to miss them. Shit happens. But, like, you seem like you're doing fine. You're putting them where you should. You got the 1 points and the ones where you should. It's good. I can't complain about it. Kangaroo, you're at 10. So you're doing good on that stuff for sure. All right, let's see here. Let's check out your prints. I'm kind of curious. You said you're in the process right now of reprinting, right? By the looks of it, yeah, I mean, you've got all the right stuff on them, too. Yeah, I mean, I get it. I get it. You're working on it. It happens. Yeah, you're all good. Like I said, you told me flat out that you were working on your prints, so I completely understand. I mean, to be honest with you, these aren't terrible compared to a lot of people, even what you have right now on some of the lower ones. And the fact that all your mage characters have the log on them, and also all your warrior characters have, you know, your copper on them. Nice. Yeah, doing in the trillions now. Sick. Yeah, I see that. That is sick. That's a good print. Yeah. That's higher than what I have right now. Of course, I got to reprint myself too, so. But yeah, I mean, you're looking good. Like, you're doing the whole let's do fish, but then I'm also going to have, you know, 1 copper on here. So everybody that doesn't know, like I always say, all your warriors should have 1 copper. So if you want to be doing atoms, you can put to do atoms, because you're not going to need fish all the time. Like, and you see he's got 2 of them. Other one, see, he's got a nice fat copper ore print right here. 1.8 trillion. Like, he's got a crap load right here. So yeah, because you don't need fish a lot of the time. So yeah, you're doing everything you're supposed to be doing. Some reason why we're inactive on these? You trying to do your vial, I assume? That'd probably be my guess. Just double checking stuff here. Yeah, I mean, you're infinite. For vial. Yep. Exactly what I thought. Okay. Makes sense. That's what I was saying. They got to be inactive because you're looking to build up red. I totally got you. Yeah, you're at that point for sure. Here's something right off the bat I could give you another bit of info for. I know we touched base a little bit on Windwalker, but with Windwalker, as far as pushing it, you can get this up to 44, 45 pretty easy. I would highly recommend at some point you go back onto Windwalker and you push up that nomadic path for the bonus to get for your Atom Collider. Get it up to like 44, 45. Depending on where you want. 44 is fairly easy to get. 45 will take you a little bit more pushing. It depends on where you want to stop. But yeah, I mean, even if you got to 44, that's 6 more levels on everything. That's pretty massive for you. Like, that would be really, really good. I would definitely recommend doing that. Okay, I got you. Yeah, you're just waiting on RNG for it. Okay. But yeah, definitely keep that in the back of your mind, because getting to 44 is very easy. Like, once you start rolling, obviously. So yeah, definitely keep that in the back mind. Because, I mean, 6 more levels on all of these is pretty big. I mean, you know, you clearly leveling these up. You know how big it is. You know, getting 6 more levels on this stuff is gigantic. For sure. Yeah, you did the little laboratory fuse just like I did. That was way before, like, I had nothing else to put it in, so I put it in there way back in the day. It is what it is. Yeah, your Equinox looks fantastic. Same one I got. There you go. We're just... Yeah, way back. Exactly. Same thing with me. Same thing with me. Yeah. It is what it is, right? You can't take it back now. But, I mean, you see everybody at the point of it. Like, everybody's so completely ridiculous about, like, oh my god, don't level it, because then it's going to take forever. Like, this guy right here only has voter rights left. Like, clearly doing the 10 levels on Laboratory Fuse did not freaking hurt him that much, okay? So, everybody who's freaking out about it, plus the 9 on Food Lust that you didn't need. Like, you see, these are 19 extra levels that he didn't have to have, and yet he's still working just fine. Yeah, with the speed up now, yeah, I don't think that it applies as much as it used to. I know everybody's so anal about it and thinks it's ridiculous, but yeah. You're just a perfect example that, like, even if you do go into them, you're still cooking. Like, you still cooked all of these. No problem. That's my point. Like, you are fine. Yep, building's looking good. You got tons of max shrines, good stuff. Yeah, you got this up pretty high, too. Yeah, you're freaking crushing stuff. It's a nice looking account. For sure. I mean, I was going to say, I assume these are going to be good. Obviously, you did the whole Glunko thing. You clearly are, like, doing this stuff, which is completely fine. You definitely got to do your charges. Yeah, you got some crazy high worship, too. It looks good. But yeah, do your charges. You probably didn't even know they were ready. Half the time, I don't either. I'm going to assume you have all your prayers. Okay, let's check out the Salt Lick, obviously. Yeah, 38 trillion. You doing good on this, too? Full for Breezy Bubble. Gotcha. Yep. Totally gotcha. Oh, let's see how you're doing on cooking. Wouldn't be a bad idea to hit some ladles on a few of these. I mean, I'm just nitpicking you at this point. Because you have a lot of stuff that's really, really good and you're really far. But I mean, you got a few here you can hit. You know, every few days or so, go ahead and check it. But yeah, you definitely got some you can hit there. Your speeds are good, though. You're fine. Breeding, I'm going to assume you're fine. Yeah, you're looking pretty good. 13, 14. Yeah. Obviously, everything on lock. I expected that. Rift, you should have everything. There's no point in even looking at that. Tome, in case anybody's wondering, they're a top 0.1. And I definitely could tell that. They can't. They're 110. Okay, gotcha. I was going to say, I'm going to assume you have all of these. Yeah. Yep, there's where you can tell you got to do. Oh, another person that likes pushing gaming. You thank Jedrid for most of that stuff. Teach their own on gaming. I'm definitely not an advocate for pushing gaming. I see you got a 476 million nugget. I mean, obviously you like doing it. I'm not going to fault somebody for doing something they like doing. But yeah, gaming is pointless after a while. I mean, to each their own. Here's another thing you could actually work on, Toxic, is bravery. I see you got 32,447 hours into it. We all found that about 55,000 is good because you can push more. You can push a little bit past extra, so it'll give you a bit more that you can get for a chance, you know, at the bravery multi. But yeah, 55k is about that point. Yeah. Okay. Yep. Okay, so you're aware of it then. That's good. Oh, you've got multi, though. Look at you, you lucky one. 1.47 multi. Nice. I still haven't gotten it yet. And I'm sitting on like 56k hours. Bells obviously is what it is. Let's see the justice thing. You got your 24, which is what matters. Wisdom, you got the 10k. Yeah, because the 24k, it just doesn't matter. It just gives you 5 more insta matches. Who cares? Go ahead and see some of your collectibles here. At least you're missing some of the future ones. That's good. Yeah, it looks like you're missing some of the ones I'm missing. Yeah, see, I can't get the Rose Emerald myself either. I want that thing so bad, but I can't seem to get it either. Alright. Check out Slab here. Yeah, obviously those are the ones that are almost impossible to get. Yeah, I mean, you're looking pretty good on this. There's not too much left that you can really get. I mean, obviously there's like some nitpick stuff like Herculean. At some point you're going to want to get anyways. We all know it sucks to get the lanterns. I understand why you don't have it done. But at some point, I kind of want to get it myself, too. It's definitely a good thing to have. At least on Voidwalker, so you can get it for your stamps. I mean, I noticed a lot of stuff not on here. Trust me, if you saw my slab, you would probably laugh, because mine's horrible. I see you got the red boat hat. I see that. Is that the one thing you're talking about? Because I see that's not here. I know that thing's pretty rare. Why, what is it that, what really good thing you get? Oh, you got the, yeah. You get the nothing, trophy. Good stuff. Congrats on that. It's huge. All right, let's see how you're doing on this. How far you got? Okay, you're about where I am. I think you're one higher than me. Because I think I'm right on this one. So you're like right where I am. Which means your markets are going to be all self-explanatory. But yeah, you're looking good. Even on this, yeah. A little bit more than a second. Yeah, you're fine. Like I said, you're right where I am. Because, like, I'm literally on this one. You're one farther than me. So, definitely comparable. I see you're going with the yellow belt meteorite, of course. And yeah, you're just farming up stuff. Gotcha. Makes sense. Got all your charms. Good stuff. And you got Mastery 4. They're on green gems. Gotcha. Also, the one that's the reduction in upgrade amount. Is that the one you're talking about? I forget the name of it. Let's see here. No, not the upgrades. Where is it? I don't think they show it on here what your gem... Oh, right here. Oh, so they're on... You're talking the Jade one then. I gotcha. Do you not have the other two gems unlocked? Or does it just not show it on here? Because I don't see the other two gems. You have them, but they don't show. Okay, just making sure. I'm like, man, if he doesn't have that, then that's definitely a priority. But yeah, if you got them, then you're good to go. Keep in mind, too, if you want to push 50k you get out, it is probably about 95% efficiency if you get it 50k. Obviously, the other green one doesn't matter. The one of the two ones that unlocks. It goes a 99% reduction. That's it. You don't have to level it past that. But 50% is going to give you 95% efficiency. If you get to 100k, it's going to give you 99% efficiency. There's no reason to push past 100k unless you're looking to future-proof yourself. So, if you already know that, fantastic. If you don't, well, you do now. And anybody who's watching this, they'll also know. So, yeah, just a little tidbit there for you. House Battles 106, okay. Yeah, this was one of those things that killed me because you're working on 50Ks now? Yeah, okay. Same thing I'm doing. Yeah, I got like one at 100K, the stealth one. But yeah, I see you're stuck. Actually, I think you're stuck on exactly the same one I'm stuck on. It's funny. So see, guys, if I actually gave a shit about Tome, I could actually probably hit 0.1 pretty easy. Because I have just about everything done that you do. If not ahead on the little stuff. It's funny. So you got everything maxed. Nice. I got to work on my golden cakes. But yeah, good stuff. All right, is there any questions you have for me? I mean, we found a few things, but I mean, you have a nice account. You're doing what you're supposed to be doing. You obviously know what you're doing. I don't know why you would think I would roast you, because you have a really nice account. There's no roasting that I could do to you, and I wouldn't anyways. But yeah, you're going along doing exactly what you're supposed to be doing. Yeah, no problem. Like I said, we found a few things, right? We found a few things. Definitely your bubbles and stuff like that. Like I said, obviously the upgrade for your collider from Windwalker is another good one. Those are probably the two biggest things, I think, in my opinion. But I mean, you've got a lot of stuff where you're just, like, you know what you're doing. Just keep doing what you're doing. Because, I mean, the stuff that I would even hit you on, you're already, like, in the process of doing. So, that's a good thing about it. So, see, you know exactly what you're doing. So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and end it here. But anybody else who wants to get a account review, 20k channel points, just visit me at Twitch/JMGaming80. And once you get 20k points, you can redeem yourself a free account review also. All right, later.